Hey y'all, welcome back to part 2 of this mini nursery makeover. In today's video, I'm going to get some of the final touches done. If you did not see part 1, I did tons of cleaning out, clearing out, and rearranging. I will have that video tagged in the cards above as well as in the description box. Go ahead and check that out after you finish this video, or you can stop this video now and go watch it and then come back. That way it's all in sequence. Either way, I appreciate you. But today I'm going to go ahead and put this wallpaper up on the wall. I'm terrified. I've never put wallpaper up before a day in my life, but this is kind of like foolproof. It's peel and stick almost. You can move it if you need to. It's not something that's going to be there forever, like with, you know, the glue and the water and all that stuff. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. My biggest fear is that my walls are uneven and I'm not going to get it up straight, but the print and the pattern is very forgiving. That's why I chose it, but I'm so excited to get started on this. So let's just go ahead and get right to it. So if you watched the last video, I kind of showed you a sneak peek of the wallpaper that I'm going to be using in here. I got this off of Amazon. I will link it down below if you guys want to check it out. They do have some different prints and things as well. It was very nicely priced. I ended up getting 4 rolls for this room, just for this one particular roll. It kind of gave me extreme anxiety knowing that I had to put this on the wall because I've never done wallpaper before. But once I got the first strip down, it wasn't that bad. It was just a matter of lining things up. And it was kind of what I was afraid of in the beginning. This house is 20 years old and you know houses settle. So it was kind of, I don't know, like the ceiling, I don't know. It just, I don't know. It was just a little wonky, but we got it and she looks perfect. I went ahead and just grabbed my dry mop and gave her a little dust. I could see a couple little dust bunnies, but this room, you know, pretty much is clean. It just, you know, we just stored crap in it. So I went ahead and dusted that off. That way I could have a clean surface and everything would stick nicely and not give me any troubles. Luckily, this actually did not take me long at all. It took me, I don't know, probably 10 minutes to get that first row of paper lined up and where I wanted it. And pretty much just cutting things to pieces was the only thing that I really had to take time with. But it pretty much just slapped up there pretty quickly and easily. I was very impressed. This was like, it ended up being the less stressful part of this room makeover, and you'll find out why here in just a little bit. But I think it looks perfect. It adds everything that I wanted it to add to this room, and I love it.
Isn't it strange the way that I look at you? Can't turn away all the things that you make me do. Waiting for a sign, still just hanging around. Isn't it strange the things that you make me do?
Okay, so I probably should have read the back of this because ain't none of this matching up. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, instructions for use. Self-adhesive can be applied to all smooth, clean, blah, blah, blah. Measure surface. Cut the dimensions required, allowing overlap of a few centimeters. Well, I just can't find any of the prints that match up. I mean, all that other stuff makes sense. Holy. Okay, well, let's figure it out, okay? So y'all, I really think that I just made this harder than it needed to be. I was overthinking it just like everything else I do in my life. But that little yellow scraper thing did not come with this. I don't know why I have it, and I don't know where it came from. I think I got it from work, and I don't know why. But she came in real handy because it helped me smooth out this wallpaper as I had it up there. And then I just used a box cutter to cut off the bottom of it, like when I got to the baseboard or when I had to measure it to the ceiling. But literally, the only thing about this is, and I think I mentioned this a couple times, but the only thing that bummed me out is that I had to not really waste so much of the paper because I had to cut off so much of it to get it to match print wise. But I have a ton left over, and I'll eventually figure something out to do with it at some point in time. I'm not going to throw it away, but it went up very easily. I don't know why I was making such a big deal out of it. Things have come such a long way. I do remember like having walls in our houses wallpapered when we were little, and my mom just acted like it was the end of the world, which I feel certain that it was. But now things are just so much easier. So if you're looking to wallpaper something and you just don't have that in your blood to do, I would check this stuff out. It's super easy, super nice. It's basically just like contact paper, but it just comes right back off the wall whenever you want to. So it's perfect like for renting houses or, just making up a little area that you want to touch up. So I also did not take into consideration the little outlets, and once I got down to one of the outlets, I was like, holy crap, what am I supposed to do with this now? But I kind of, took a
So I did just kind of want to pop on here and talk about a couple of things. I think I posted on Instagram a few weeks back about, you know, kind of like what you might want to see on this channel, because I'm kind of opening it up a little bit more than just cleaning. It's all just homemaking, but you know what I mean. And I had one comment that said, and now don't take this the wrong way. I'm just sharing what she said. I'm not, mad about it or anything like that. But she said, well, a lot of people that watch YouTube and a lot of people that might watch your channel don't have kids, or maybe they can't have kids, or they don't have grandchildren, and this might not be something that you want to share here because it might offend somebody or something of that nature. But and I get that. I totally get that. But this channel is not going to all be about, Mila that's coming. If you guys are new, I have my first grandchild coming. I've talked about it 1,000 times. Anyway, this is a cleaning channel, but I'm also, redoing this room for this purpose. So that's, kind of why I've been mentioning it so much in, these past few videos. Anyway, anything that I pretty much do as far as with her, most of that stuff is going to be on the vlog channel. So it's not going to be all over the cleaning channel. So don't think that that's what this is going to turn into, because it's not. That stuff will be on the vlog channel. But also, do you know how hard it was for me to get this stuff done with Bodie? I ended up having to just shut the door because he's just so nosy and I can't see. Like, he literally will just try to get right in between me and what I'm doing. And I didn't want him to be around that box cutter either, because he knows no laws of personal space. So I wanted to make sure that he was safe. But I did run into another one of these outlets, and now that I know what I'm doing, I'm a professional. If y'all need some wallpaper papered in your house, call your girl. I'll come do it, because I know what I'm doing now. I'm so excited. I'm so impressed with how this turned out. I can now just add this to my repertoire of things I know how to do at the house.
Okay, y'all, it is done. I love it because I have no other choice. If it looks like it's leaning to the right, it's not. Just don't say it, okay? Everything is matched up, and once I got started, it wasn't bad. Once I got the original piece on, everything just kind of, like, you can't even tell where it, like, here's the seam, and you can't even tell. I'm so impressed with myself. I love it. What do y'all think? I think it's the perfect touch. And then once I get everything back over there, maybe just a couple somethings on the wall. I'm not sure yet, but this is what I originally just had in my brain that I kind of wanted here. And I think it looks great. Okay, so this is the pack and play that I ended up getting. And I'm going to go ahead and just unpack it and then set it over against the wall. That way I can see how it looks and see if I want to move anything around or not.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off.
So my mom ended up stopping by while I was doing this, and I needed a little bit of help with this top part to kind of get it zipped on. I couldn't figure it out to save my life. And she brought me a Blizzard, and her and I just sat and ate our ice cream and talked about everything that we were doing while we enlisted Jeff to figure it out. If there's something that I can't figure out, I will ask for help. It's usually it's a rarity, but I was losing my mind, you guys, literally losing my mind, and we could not figure it out for the life of us. Finally, after about 45 minutes of finagling and taking the zipper off and repositioning that, I looked at the directions again, and we literally just had it upside down. That was it. That was the whole thing. So we ended up getting it on, and then I just had to snap these two little attachments to the top. They do just come right off. At this point, I was dying. My back was killing me, you guys. And I wanted to get it done. I really just wanted to get it done. So I was excited to see how it was all coming together, and I love it. I just love how it turned out. I also got a new fan as well, because the one that was in here, although I love it, it just did not go with the style, and it did end up going to a good home. Mom took it with her to her house, and I think she's going to end up putting it in her bathroom. I'm not quite sure. She hasn't figured it out yet, but I gave that to her. That way, you know, somebody could use it, and I'm dying for you guys to see this new fan because it is absolutely perfect for this space.
Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it, you can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. Queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder.
Okay, so it is the next day. Everything on my body hurts. Finally got the wallpaper up. I think I did an amazing job with what I had to work with. The only thing is, okay, I love the paper. Quality is great. It went on great. I think my wall's just a little, you know. Anywho, but that's why I like that pattern, because you can't really tell. The only thing I don't like about this wallpaper is the way that it matched up. Like when I had to do more sections, I literally had to cut off like 3 feet of the roll to get it to match up. Does that make sense? So I probably have almost an entire roll left just in separate little sheets, but 4 rolls did the trick. Don't ask me the dimensions of this wall because I have no idea, just in case you're wondering. But I will link the wallpaper in my description box. Here's the thing. I don't know what it is about Amazon, but like I have a storefront. I'm not like trying to plug it, but I have a storefront, and you let me know if you've ran into this. So like when I check my links on things, it's like things that were sold through my links. That's not even what the product is, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Amazon has some things to work on. So I will just individually, I'm just going to link it individually in the description. Everything that I got from Amazon for this room, I will put down there if you feel so inclined that you want to look at it. Anyways, this fan, holy guacamole, there's 48,000 motorcycles running down my street right now. I don't know. Sorry, my battery died. I don't know where I was at. I think I was talking about the fan. So this ceiling fan, holy cow. Okay, so I started doing this when I got home from work, and it probably took me, I don't know, 4 hours. So by that point it was like dark, and obviously I had to like shut off the power to do this in the room. Luckily my mom and Jeff came by, and I had to get Jeff's help because he's taller than I am. There was literally like this much room between the ceiling and the top of the base of this fan to like do all of the things that you have to do up there to connect. My neck, my back, and all those things, couldn't handle it anymore. So thankfully, he was here to help me. But I wanted to show it to you because it is so stinking cute. When I purchased this a week ago, I think it's like $99, and then there's a $20 coupon on it. Amazing deal. They come in different colors. Perfect. But I wanted to show it to you really quick and show you kind of what it does. So this is what she looks like. I have to do a little paint touch up there because the last fan was like bigger. Anyway, I gotta do that. But she's just like almost kind of like a beach wooden, I know that's not the right word, type look. I just think it goes perfectly in here. Also, it comes with a remote. You can turn it on, off. There are 6 different speeds to the fan. There's also a button to do it frontwards and reverse. I know that's not what it really means, but you know, clockwise, counterclockwise. There is a timer on it as well. This button right here is supposed to simulate like a natural breeze, so the speed will just vary. While it's so cool. I don't even know how to explain it, but so cool. This is supposed to be something like an automatic burglar something. I haven't really figured that out yet. And then that's the volume. Don't ask me why. And then a timer. But this thing is without a doubt the quietest fan I've ever seen. But there's also the different LED colors, like the cool and the warm. So I wanted to show you that. I don't know if you can really tell now that it's daylight, but I'll show you kind of what it looks like. So right now I think it's on the cool, and then you can turn it off, and then that's the warm. I don't know if you can tell, but it is so nice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put her on a 6 and then let you try to hear how quiet this is. I mean, you can't even hear that. You can't even hear it. And there's so much wind coming off of this. Love it. So the fan I will also have linked in the description. And then I do have a few things. Also, this little pack and play gave me a run for its money. But I'm in love with this. I'm so excited. But I had a couple of lamp ideas in mind. I know that I had discussed with you kind of what my vision was, but my mom was like, hey, I have a couple of lamps if you would like to have them for the room and use them. And I was like, sure. What do they look like? Sometimes my mom and I have 2 totally different visions of decor. She's a very blingy girl if you've never met her before, but she brought these lamps over, and this means so much to me because of just where they came from. So these were bought by my grandmother that just passed this year, and I think the colors and just everything about them is perfect for this room. So let me show those to you very quickly. So they're just basically kind of like little Tiffany lamps, and all of the colors that are in these lamps are actually in the wallpaper as well. And because they're also kind of like little flowers, I think it is the cutest daggone thing. And it gives just the perfect little glow of light in here too. And then this little one here on the bedside table, so stinking cute and perfect. Also, this candle came from Carlene, which is baby Mila's mom, and she gave this to me as a part of a little thank you basket for throwing her baby shower. So the color looks perfect in here, and I just thought that it was a great little addition. But let me show you what this little one looks like lit up as well. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? It is just so darling. I love it. It's perfect. Also, this is the pile of the wallpaper scraps that I have. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I'm not going to get rid of them, obviously. I'm thinking maybe if I end up with like a little bookshelf in here or something like that, that I can use this for the liner. And then that way everything kind of matches. So this is the pack and play that I ended up with. It is a Pamo Babe. I did get this off of Amazon as well. I love all of the little attachments. It has the little baby changing station. It also has like a little baby sleeper. And then there's a level that you can zip in inside, and they can just kind of lay there when they're really little. That way you're not having to reach all the way down to the inside of the bottom of this pack and play. But then once they get older, you can unzip that out and then it's just a full pack and play. And then on the front, it has the little accessory clip where you can put any of their like diapers and wipes, combs, anything like that. It's got all of that room right there. It's very good quality, and I'm super excited that I decided to get this one. I think it's just perfect for the space that I'm wanting to use it in. So now I do realize that I really have literally nothing here for her. Everything that I've bought her, I've given to Logan or Carlene to take home with them. But these are just a couple little things that I have. I grabbed some of these jersey knit pack and play sheets, and I'm actually getting ready to order a pack and play mattress. It's just kind of like, I don't know, like this thick that I can put down in here, and then it's a little bit softer. But I got these little sheets for that. I also just have a couple little things that I've grabbed from Walmart, just some little undershirts. This one says, "Love you more." This really sweet Carter sleeper. I love this material. And look at that print, how darling. And y'all, this sleeper has to be pretty much my favorite with the little eggs, bacon, and toast on it. How stinking cute is that? And then I've just got like a little 3-pack of bodysuits, just like in the, you know, the little pinky colors. And then these ones I picked up at the Carter's store. This one just says my first Christmas 2023. I've already got one that says my first Thanksgiving. In a lot of places for something to put on the bed. I know I mentioned that I wanted to get a new bedspread, but I have not come across anything that I was absolutely in love with that was going to cost me an arm and a leg. So I literally got just a little plush throw at Walmart. It was like $13. I like the color. It goes well with the wallpaper, and I'm just going to switch it out now, and I think it's going to be good in here because nobody really sleeps in this bed. So if it gets to that point and I need more blankets, y'all know I got a closet full of them. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and switch this out, put this on the bed, and see if it kind of brings the room to life. You feel me?
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you. Kinda used to these battlegrounds where you flee, you don't stick around, no. But the way you've been giving me time, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright, never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you.
All right, you guys, that is it. That's all that I have planned for this room right now. But of course, you know, anything can change. I'm always looking for something. I think the only other thing that I really need is something maybe for this wall that goes kind of over top of the pack and play. Just something maybe with a picture on it, a saying, I don't know. I'll know it when I see it. I also think that I'm gonna get something else to put over here in this little corner, because remember how I was talking about I didn't want to cover up that register with the pack and play or the dresser. I want to find something that I can kind of put against that wall and store clothes and lotions, you know, blankets, stuff like that. But when I come across that, I will let you guys know. But I'm done with this room. I My mom suggested a rug in here. I'm not the biggest fan of rugs on carpet, but again, never know. But for now, this is it. She's finished. I love her. She's perfect. Now we're just waiting on Mila. She can come anytime now. I'm ready. I just need to get some more diapers and some more clothes. But I appreciate you guys coming to watch. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't watch the first episode of this, clearing out and deep cleaning this room, go ahead and check that out. I'll have that in the cards somewhere up here. It'll pop up. Just click on it. It'll take you back to episode 1 of this 2-episode mini nursery makeover. But I gotta go. Now I have to go clean my entire house and film it because I haven't done anything else but this room for like 3 days. So I gotta go do that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you and I appreciate you so very much. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!
Never could it bite.